How's it going? So you're gonna learn today about the Populist Party. The Populist Party was a reaction to increased industrialism in America during the Gilded Age. It was officially founded in 1891 through the merger of the Farmers Alliance. You see him on the left with that pitchfork, and then Knights of Labor on the right. You see him with the sword and shield. So, this Populist Party is made up of mostly poor, white, cotton farmers from the dirty South, and also these poor wheat farmers out a bit further west, out in Tennessee and Missouri, but still in slave states, or former slave states. They were economically oppressed by these low product prices and high loan and train rates imposed by what they called Eastern elites. So they couldn't grow and sell and transport their products to make a good profit. So they realized, cash rules everything around them. Cream get the money. What am I going to do about it? They got pissed. So Populist Party called for a lot of things. That includes the abolition of national banks, graduated income tax, because they wouldn't have to pay much, direct election of senators, civil service reform, a working day of 8 hours, and government control of railroads and telegraphs. You see, that's pretty similar to the platform of the progressivists in the early 20th century. But, that no national banks, that's still a bit more radical than the progressivists. These populists also believed in the unlimited coinage of silver. The support of this free silver caused members of the former Greenback Party to join the populist ranks. It's getting more and more powerful. More people joining. This party reached its apex during the 1892 presidential election, where it won over 1 million votes, which, is actually only 8.5%. But in America, that third party, always losing. So 8.5% of the popular vote in a national election is, pretty good for a third party. So you see that a lot of people were being poor and pissed off. My man, James B. Weaver, who was the populist candidate in that year, he swept the states of Colorado, Kansas, Nevada, and Idaho, and he won electoral votes in Oregon and North Dakota. So, unfortunately, much of the party's momentum slowed down in the 1894 midterm election, and this caused a split between fusion populists and middle road populists. Fusion populists believed in joining a major national party in order to gain power, while the middle was like, we're staying independent, doing our own thing. So, 1896 rolls around, next election, Democratic Party starts thinking and appropriates much of the Populist Party ideologies, which was a huge boost to fusion populists. But they lost, and that was a huge setback for the whole party. So the partial fusion in 1896 and this loss made the populist numbers greatly decline, so they're out by 1900 from national level politics. Especially in the South, populists became more and more white supremacists, joining Southern Democrats, being racist, all that KKK stuff. They got pissed, but they got pissed in a wrong way and became racist and stuff. However, as the party expanded, its members either joined a major party, like Democrats and Republicans, or joined Eugene Debs' new Socialist Party, which is way cooler than the KKK. Even though the Populist Party was short-lived, RIP, rest in pepperonis, its ideologies were not. As these economic downturns spread from agricultural regions into the cities, more and more people getting poor and screwed over by the system, more people were accepting of these liberal ideas, especially like liberal, progressive Republicans and socialists. And they picked up this agricultural adjustment, business regulation, graduated income tax, 16th, 17th Amendment, and they pretty much lived on. And that's the end of the Populist Party.